for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Nope, that's down.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Nasty breaking ball swung out in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's one away. Striding in for the Rockies, Bryce Harper. Runner still anchored at third base. One away now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Wagner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
0-1.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate
and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. That winds up foul for the second strike. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wagner gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So now into the box is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now here's the first offering. Mickey Mantle is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To two balls and two strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in next, Eddie Matthews. First delivery to him. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Adley Rutschman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness.
0-2 is the count.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. That brings up Wander Franco.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for
ball
one.
No strike.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He ripped a triple to open up the game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wagner finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Brooks Robinson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Eddie Murray. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Here comes Jimmy Rollins. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Turner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So stepping in is Bryce Harper, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
1-0.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Eddie Matthews stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Adley Rutschman. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Stepping in now, Hannes Wagner. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
Safe.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seamer to what his MO is.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Behind 0-2 now.
I got to count
below
1 and 2.
The knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Wander Franco. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here now is Trey Turner, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in is Francisco Lindor. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Ball.
With this guy's big power,
Ball
he's feeling
one, no
pretty
strike.
good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And that one yanked just foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. And now in the box, Eddie Murray. He singled first time up. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Bryce Harper. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Murray takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next up, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0. A little bouncer. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. To 1-2 now. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Standing in now, Joe Morgan. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball 1.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes to count.
Man, that's a good take there on that.
3.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Adley Rutschman digging in now.
Nope.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Next up is Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 1 thus far as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Ball,
a little
that
bit
pitch out.
outside. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious
that's
wheels.
down. Ball
You
four.
know he's probably being put in motion.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jackie Robinson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope.
Outside 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Now another 1-2. High drive deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And now Eddie Matthews. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now here's the first offering. Adley Rutschman is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Into the box, Wander Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. And stepping in, Mickey Mantle. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Pelota.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next for New York, Eddie Murray. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Throw gets him. 2 down. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. At the plate now, Wander Franco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executed.
And the throw to first. He's there. The inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trey Turner. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there. But I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's safe.
Far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. He's in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. So 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Bryce Harper. He bounced out last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking change it. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in now, Hannes Wagner. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jackie Robinson is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Short, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
Time is out.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
2-2 count. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. That brings up Mickey Mantle. Bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, here is Brooks Robinson. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The set and the 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the designated hitter. Joe Morgan struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So now here is Eddie Matthews. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Again, another foul ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. At the plate now is Eddie Murray. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The pitch. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Jimmy Rollins singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Wander Franco grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Standing in now, Hannes Wagner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, Adley Rutschman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next, it'll be Wander Franco. He flew out in his last AB. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away,
1 ball, 1
1.
strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rockies down to their final out now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Devin Williams gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball one, no
Base
strike.
knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the 1-0.
Ball that
Catch the
side.
corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he fouls this one off. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New York came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Walter Johnson earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Cake boss, fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got a sin right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like a speedo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing and drip. This ain't a skit, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long